No one in the valley remembered a time when Elias Crow had been anything other than a rumor with boots, half man, half warning, spoken of in lowered voices when dusk crept early, and the mountains swallowed the sun. They said he lived above the tree line where clouds dragged their bellies, across stone, that he spoke little, owned less, and survived winters that killed stronger men. So when Mara Whitlock married him, the town did not erupt in outrage but in stunned silence, unable to reconcile her quiet intelligence and gentle strength with the poorest mountain man anyone could remember. A man who arrived at the courthouse in a patched shearling coat, beard rough with wind, eyes the color of stormed slate that never lingered long on human faces. They whispered she must be escaping debt or shame, but the truth was simpler and far more dangerous. Once, during a sudden mountain storm, Elias had found her lost and shaking, not with questions or pity, but with steady hands and a presence that made fear loosen its grip. And in that moment she saw that worth and wealth were strangers, that a man could own nothing and still carry the world with quiet dignity. The wedding was small and nearly invisible, and when it was done Elias led her away from the valley, the road narrowing into a trail, the trail dissolving into pine and stone, until roofs vanished and the sky pressed close. The climb teaching Mara that the mountain demanded patience rather than strength, that Elias moved not with haste but certainty, reading the land as if it spoke directly to him. The cabin above the clouds offered a rhythm unlike any she had known, where survival and beauty coexisted, where silence taught lessons louder than words. Yet beneath it all was something Elias never explained, something that made him pause mid-step, listening, whispering of old paths with reverence and warning intertwined. One afternoon when clouds gathered, unnaturally fast, and Elias returned with blood on his sleeve, not his own, his eyes sharpened by a long-delayed decision, he told her they must climb higher than anyone from the valley ever dared, because some secrets did not stay buried forever. And as thunder rolled inside the clouds themselves, Mara understood the true risk had never been marrying a poor man, but loving one who guarded something priceless. The higher they climbed, the more the world below unraveled into abstraction, the valley thinning into memory as they walked along stone slick with mist, until Elias pressed his palm to the mountain and whispered words that made the air tremble, the clouds parting to reveal towers rising from the sky itself, bridges spun between peaks like threads of light, and a city that did not conquer the mountain but belonged to it, a hidden kingdom suspended between earth and heaven. Elias told her then that his poverty had been a disguise, passed down through generations, that his people had chosen disappearance over domination, retreating upward to guard. Knowledge meant to preserve balance rather than rule, and that the kingdom now weakened, its ancient protections fraying as the world below grew desperate, requiring not blood but choice, not lineage but love, and that by marrying her he had unknowingly brought the future to their gates, welcomed with cautious hope. Mara learned the kingdom's laws, how power, taken by force, always demanded payment, how storms were guided by listening rather than command, and when rumors drove outsiders upward, it was Mara who stood beside Elias and spoke not of miracles or treasure but of responsibility, reminding both worlds that isolation once saved them but could now destroy them. As the clouds closed again and they descended together, not as rulers but guardians of a shared promise, Mara felt no fear, only certainty that some secrets are not meant to stay hidden forever, only protected until the right hearts are ready to carry them forward. If this journey into love, sacrifice, and hidden worlds moved you even a little, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because stories like this, where ordinary choices unlock extraordinary destinies, are just beginning, and the next one may take you even higher into the clouds.